Please consider subscribing if you enjoy our content and want to see more from us. A low-value woman is always trying to get people's attention, so she'll shift the subject to give herself the spotlight. Look, she could be the most fascinating lady on the planet, but if she's solely interested in herself, no one else will want to hang out with her. If you simply focus on yourself in dating and personal relationships, you will create unpleasant disconnects with the other person. Because you must relate to the other person, it is termed a relationship. We've all met someone in our life who offers us way too much information. Unfortunately, the information itself has no value. The value of your relationship is based on your connection and attraction to your man. As a result, don't mistake information for meaningful and profound relationships. It will only work against you. Depending on how close and intimate the relationship is, information will be perceived in a variety of ways. So, by providing too much information, you may accidentally prevent deeper connections from emerging and, metaphorically speaking, shoot yourself in the foot. It's like that one aunt who always gives the worst Christmas presents, but she still thinks you'll like and value them. Information is inexpensive. The excellent stuff is found in connections. Information will emerge when the correct degree of connection exists. This kind of women is basically low-value women. If a woman sleeps with a man too early, she's unknowingly lowering her own value as a woman, according to a man. Even if he presses you for intimate contact, he will quickly lose respect for you if he succeeds. A low-value woman sleeps with men too early just to keep him by her side, but she is actually lowering her value and character. The way you feel on the inside reflects on the outer. When a woman lacks self-esteem, it manifests itself first on the outside. The trouble is because your mind and emotions are so closely linked to your physical body, you can never entirely conceal them. The way you hold your head, shoulders, eyes, hips, and take a step, all of these small details that we don't usually notice reveal who you are as an emotional being. Exceptional worth. The way men and women hold their bodies exudes a sense of vitality. It's as though they have a higher frequency of existence. Low-worth women hold their bodies as if they are bereft of vitality, drawing energy from the surrounding environment. You can't be a control freak and appreciate the spontaneity and flowing dynamics of a romantic relationship at the same time. You must make a decision. If you choose to connect deeply with a man, you will experience waves of emotions, both exhilaration and dread. You will occasionally be out of control. That isn't always a bad thing. Because you can't control the process and have 100% certainty in the conclusion, it's called falling in love rather than doing in love. You just sit back and enjoy the trip. If you choose to cling to your certainties, however, you're giving the message that you don't want to connect on a deep level. Because real connection is never guaranteed. The spy much is an insecure interrogator. She has a lot of self-doubts. She'll never trust anything you do or say, and she'll always be looking for you to make a mistake. Of course, if you've done anything wrong, you've given her a reason to be mad at you. But if she's simply naturally insecure and hasn't overcome it, you're going to get sidestepped in every direction, not in a joyful musical manner, but in a not fun way. This kind of women are known as low-value women. Before continuing with the video, we want to remind you to take a look at our other videos. You can find links in the description, or you can check the channel. And don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. A low-value woman is queen of the stage. If she's always in a state of drama, or disorder, or anything similar, she'll stay that way forever because you won't be able to stimulate her sufficiently to her liking. She enjoys being in the midst of turmoil. She enjoys being the center of attention. She enjoys the suspense. As a woman, it can be difficult to say no at times. It's difficult to turn folks down and possibly disappoint them. However, keep in mind that when women say yes to others, she may be saying no to herself. And if she consistently disappoints herself, she will begin to lose regard for herself. Shallow people to step all over her personal boundaries by not saying no. And especially with men, this can be risky. Women must first respect themselves, their ideals, and their boundaries if they want a man to respect them. So basically, low-value women do not say no. If she has children with a variety of fathers, it's a very clear indication that she didn't make the best decisions in her past relationships. There's also no guarantee that she'll make smart decisions in her future relationships. Along those lines, she has daddy issues, which means she either has a strained relationship with her father or has been abandoned by him, either because he fled or died. Or she doesn't have father issues because he's been so good, rather than because he's been so horrible. Girls who like to chatter. They're entertaining when they're talking about other people. But guess what? They'll almost certainly be talking about you. It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. She's a gossip girl, to be sure. She's going to chat to 7 boys about you. So while the female, tomboy girl may appear innocent on the surface, she's really a girl with a lot of male orbiters waiting for your relationship to end. If she's a complete radical feminist, she's probably a man-hater. And that can't be good. Because she can't love you. There are a few things that could go wrong here. If a woman has mommy issues, it's possible that she had a strained relationship with her mother for whatever reason, and she's dealing with the consequences. It's possible that her mother was quite toxic, and that she was a guy hater who indoctrinated her daughter with the same beliefs. Or 3, for that matter. Perhaps she has a wonderful mother who is extremely active in her life, and she is perhaps overly involved, which implies she will be overly involved in your relationship. If she's overdone, such as in physicality, where she has to show off everything, where she has to leave the house with full makeup and hair done, where she can never leave the house without being dressed to the nines because she's worried about what other people will think of her, other than her resistance will be pretty shallow. Some of these may be acceptable to you, and that's fine. However, the more of these women have, the more red flags you should be aware of. Social media addict. If she's attention, then yet again, your attention isn't going to be good enough for her. She's going to need external validation all the way along. Broke. If she's a no-dough, then you want to avoid her because she's going to be looking to you must be your sugar daddy. Because if she has no money, then guess who's going to have to pay for everything? If you are with a girl who won't let you hang out with your friends because she always has to be there with you, or you can't do anything alone, or she just always needs your attention, and you have to text her first thing in the morning, last thing at night, and all the way throughout the day, then know the women you are with are known as low-value women. This is the end of today's video. Have you ever met a low-value woman? Share your experience with us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it thumbs up and share it with your friends. That means a lot to us, and this way you are helping the channel to grow. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click the notification bell. You can check our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.